It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we continue to revel in one of the greatest sporting moments, maybe not for South Africa, but indirectly possibly an opportunity for us as we hone in on the Cape Mint, Sub-Saharan Africa's oldest private mint. And in collaboration with the South African Rugby Union, they have now unveiled the new design of the official Springbok Rugby 7's medallion. Just look at that. The commemorative pieces were released ahead of the World Cup, or the 7's World Cup, which of course wrapped up yesterday, and pays tribute to an enduring rugby tradition and a revered national pastime. And with us to chat a little bit more about the medallion is Director of the Cape Mint, Natanya Fanekak. Natanya, come on, man. Why didn't we win the World Cup?
Oh, that is such a... But you know what? In the big spiel of things, it doesn't matter because the World Cup was here.
Exactly.
And the Springboks are still the Springboks.
You know, in my search for meaning this weekend, having to watch a final without the Blitzbox in it, there is something about what Neil Powell and the 7's team have done. They are the true north of 7's rugby, essentially. And there is a role that this brand needs to play. And for me, this coin is the most exquisite way to pay homage to what this man and this team and this brand have done. What is it from your perspective that makes this so exciting? You must relish the opportunities to do something like this.
You know, coins and medallions in itself is extraordinary because it captures history. Exactly. It captures everything about history. It captures our technological advances. It captures our stories in terms of just the straightforward storytelling. It captures the financial aspects of life that we are currently in. If you take a coin from any world and any time zone, it says so much. And that's what is significant about this medallion. I mean, this is the first time that this tournament is hosted in the mother city. We as the Cape Mint, obviously we're the Cape Mint, we feel very much part of the mother city. So any opportunity we have, and this opportunity was huge.
Well, it doesn't come around very often.
Absolutely. To feature Table Mountain, for instance, which is featured on the medallion, that makes it so extraordinary for that time to be captured, this place, and then our Springboks, that are really the symbol of, I would say, South Africa's success side.
Yeah, completely. You know, they've become interwoven into our narrative in so many positive ways, and that's why we use it as a nation-building tool. I've got to ask, though, and this might be a silly question, what is the coin actually made of? What goes into creating a beautiful piece like this?
People don't realize, I mean, most modern technologies are used for creating coins and medallions. So in this particular coin, you've got your age-old craft, which is the craft of engraving, of die sinkership, which is very far and few worldwide. But then you also have your modern technologies of CNC engraving, of laser technology, that goes into the creation of the tools that then ultimately has to be struck with a hydraulic press that presses a couple of tons on a tiny little piece of metal to emboss the image.
Kind of like the pressure that the players were feeling up against the island, I would imagine.
And you're so right, because the metal before the time is tempered in a furnace. It is rolled out, it's blanked out. So it's a real process to, in the end, have something that's limited edition, but that then becomes an heirloom. This is not something...
Yeah, this is generational
This
wealth.
is generational wealth.
I get that. I absolutely love that. Well, assuming that Paul, or that a couple of the guys on the inside fold are going to get these for free, I hope, how do we, as mere mortals, get our hands on these incredible kind of time capsules, if you will?
It's so easy. You just have to click thecapemint.com on the internet and you go straight through. And because the medallions are made of silver, and we have a bronze version to make it accessible to all South Africans, you're not just buying a piece of metal, you're actually buying a piece of metal that evaluates and that can be evaluated in terms of current market financial properties. So it's really a multi-dimensional product.
I love it. If you're going to take your first step into investing, there is so much romance woven into something like this. It's magical. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks exquisite, and I now know the work that's gone into creating this. But I think most importantly, I know where your guys' hearts are when it comes to producing these pieces. So thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, a little bit of FOMO, but don't worry, you can get one yourself. We've got those details on screen right now. If you go to capemint.com, you can buy a medallion for yourself. But let's hear from the people first. Of course, we've connected with you on our social media platforms this morning. So let's hear what you had to say. Clearly, the Gees is strong. We had Mark Gavini weighing in. What a great weekend experience. The ambience was fierceful. I love that. Came with the full Gees there. And Mark Gavin weighing in as well. Love the outfits, guys. No one in Cape Town held back the light side of 7's there, indeed. I'm going to say to the Cape Mint, thank you so much for being a part of this moment in history, but to the entire Cape Town area, to everyone involved in hosting this amazing tournament, well done. And to Neil Powell, I hope you've got one of these guys on the way, but to Neil Powell and the Springbok team, you've done an incredible job for us throughout your entire tenure. So thank you so much for creating this wonderful rugby narrative for us. I think I might just invest one of these to mark the occasion.